a cinematic arena where legends collide, the tension was palpable. The prospect of a battle between Donnie Yen and Michelle Yeoh was more than a fight. It was a clash of philosophies, styles, and legacies. Fans from across the world held their breath, knowing this wasn't just about fists or weapons. It was about who could bring the essence of martial arts to life in the purest form. Donnie Yen, often regarded as the embodiment of speed and precision, has carved his name in martial arts cinema with a distinct style. His movements are lightning fast, his strikes calculated to a millimeter, and his ability to adapt mid-battle is almost supernatural. Yen's training in multiple disciplines, from Wing Chun to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, gives him an edge in unpredictability. However, his reliance on speed could pose a risk if met with a foe who could neutralize it. On the other side of the ring stands Michelle Yeoh, an icon who marries grace with power. A practitioner of dance before she took up martial arts, Yeoh brings an elegance to combat that disguises her ferocity. Her mastery of timing and fluidity makes her movements appear effortless yet deadly. However, her style leans heavily on precision and choreography, potentially leaving her vulnerable to raw, unrestrained aggression. As the fighters squared off, the air crackled with anticipation. This wasn't just a fight, it was a showcase of mastery, a battle of artistry against intensity. The opening moments were a masterclass in martial arts storytelling. Yen started aggressively, his movements a blur as he unleashed a flurry of punches aimed to disarm and overwhelm. Yeoh, calm and composed, deflected his strikes with minimal effort, her footwork a dance of evasion and counterattacks. Each exchange revealed their unique approaches. Yen's relentless offense pushed Yeoh to the edge, his strikes coming from angles almost too fast to predict. But Yeoh's ability to read his rhythm and exploit his momentary overextensions kept her in the game. A particularly striking moment came when she sidestepped a spinning kick from Yen and delivered a precise elbow strike to his ribcage, earning her a brief advantage. The fight transitioned into grappling when Yen attempted to close the distance, his jiu-jitsu background coming into play. Yeoh, however, surprised everyone by countering with an elegant judo throw, showing she was just as formidable in close combat. The crowd erupted as the fight reached its peak, with both fighters pushing their limits. As the match entered its final minutes, it became clear that endurance would play a critical role. Yen, having expended significant energy in his aggressive strategy, began to slow down. Yeoh, ever the tactician, capitalized on his fatigue. With a graceful sequence of feints and a well-timed spinning back kick, she landed a decisive blow that sent Yen reeling. In the end, it was Michelle Yeoh's unparalleled adaptability and patience that secured her victory. While Yen's explosive speed and power had dominated the early rounds, Yeoh's ability to conserve energy and analyze her opponent allowed her to turn the tide. She proved that martial arts isn't just about who strikes first, but who strikes best when the moment demands it. The battle between Donnie Yen and Michelle Yeoh will be remembered as one of the greatest showdowns in martial arts history. It was more than just a fight, it was a demonstration of what happens when discipline meets creativity, and when brute force faces refined strategy. Both fighters emerged with their legacies intact, but it was Yeoh's composure and cleverness that ultimately carried her to victory. This duel wasn't just about crowning a winner, it was a celebration of martial arts in its truest form.